Why do you think that having a wife holds you back from reaching your goals?
Personally, I am a little scared of marriage.
Women have told me like, I don't think you have time for me.
Should people in a relationship have access to each other's phones?
No, I don't think. I was just talking about this with my shorty. Like, it's. I don't even have a location. I don't want you to have my low. She don't want me to have your low. Like, I don't feel like I need access to your phone.
Okay.
You know, I should be able to trust. If I feel like I gotta take your phone and go through it, now I'll say like, hey, if we're in a position like, hey, like, let me see this weather app, or let me see, the phone call. You got a missed phone call. Cool, you can hand me my phone, do all that stuff. But I don't expect you to just be going through.
What about passwords? Like, your girl, do y'all have each other password?
I wouldn't do that. Nah.
Okay. I'm gonna speak for women and say that means you got something to hide.
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's how they gonna possibly. That's what they gonna say. Possibly.
Okay.
But I feel like everybody got something to hide in their phone. Like, it's a phone. You can track anything in there. You know what I'm saying?
Get this nigga
You can make up something, but I understand where you're coming from.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just giving all hypotheticals.
He said possibly. He ain't doing nothing wrong.
Possibly.
But it's like, you think if you gonna search through somebody's phone, you're gonna find something you don't like in that phone, whether it's from 2 years ago, whatever. So yeah, like, I don't want to go through your phone and find nothing. Do not go through my phone. But as if we just speaking from a respect standpoint, nah, you ain't gonna find no other women in there.
So there's no point in y'all relationship where it's like, here's my password.
Nah.
Never though.
I don't need to
That's crazy.
Never though.
No, I don't need to tell you.
So all right, so look. What about like if you married?
Yeah.
Do your wife get your password?
No, if we married, for sure, you can take
Look
my
at that nigga's
password.
eyebrows.
Yeah, I just feel like as my girlfriend, I'm like,
so girlfriend never gets it.
No, I feel like you get a different type. I say marriage or wife and girlfriend are two different terms, obviously, but I feel like there's a step up. Like, there's a different type of access you get as a wife.
Okay,
you feel what I'm saying? Like,
and at that point,
you can get access to whatever you need, because everything is ours now. Literally, legally, everything is ours.
Okay.
Together. So, yeah, phone included in that. But girlfriend, you ain't getting that joint.
What about you?
No.
I was laughing, but I'm not gonna disagree. But in the sense of, I'm more of a location kind of guy. I had a not so great previous relationship when it came to sharing locations. It drove me insane. And I could understand. That's not to make her feel crazy. I could understand where she was coming from. Some situations might not have looked the way it seemed, but we also got to understand the amount that I travel. The majority of the time I'm meeting with some sort of golf brand or something like that, so it's not always going to look right, but you just got to have enough trust in me to know that I'm not on bull.
So you don't share location?
No, I'm not a fan of that.
Okay, what about
passwords? But I wouldn't
though?
mind it if the young lady is like, there's some women that they do that, like they check it like it's a job.
Yeah.
Well, you're supposed to have it to like, if I don't come home at a certain time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why are we checking it every hour?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I saw you was at boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
Why did you see that?
Yeah. It's like you my PO or something.
Yeah,
right.
I just saw you left the golf course. Where you on your way to now? Why do you know that I just left the golf course?
Yeah, you're doing too much.
You're doing too much.
Yeah.
Don't mind sharing it. Got to be the right woman.
Okay.
And it don't have to be wife to have it, but the build up, it's got to be some time.
Okay, so staying in the conversation of like access to the phones, so should men or women have the ability to tell you what you can and can't post?
In a relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there doesn't really need to be a conversation. I think you can kind of tell what my aura would allow, what you think would be disrespectful. Like, let's just use some common sense here.
If she posts a thirst trap, and you know this is how she rock, like this ain't the first one. Yeah, you slid in the DMs because she has some thirst traps, like gym thirst traps. Do you tell her, I don't want you posting that no more?
You just gotta trust it.
Okay.
I mean, especially she a content creator, like that's how she get off.
Okay.
You feel me? So what you liked it. That's the reason why you here.
Yeah.
You gonna tell her to stop doing that now? Because now at a certain point, the goal would be with my career, going golf, trying to make it on tour. I'd hope to retire you, which at that point you're not working anymore, which means we don't need to post thirst traps anymore because I'm taking care of a lot of it, or we have some sort of other business that is relieving you of that. But you know, if that's how you get into it, like I wouldn't date an OnlyFans model, but you know, but if you do fashion and it requires those dresses to be a little bit showy or the leggings to be popping, I'm not gonna be like, can't post it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I just say you got to know what type of woman you're dating. At the end of the day, like
that's a big one.
Yeah, it's just about what type of woman you're dating. If you're dating a woman who likes to post thirst traps, do you have a woman that's saying, "All right, I'm in a relationship now. I don't want to do that because I found somebody I like"?
Right.
Or if she continues to post them, it's most times they want attention from somebody else too.
Yeah.
Like I've dealt with real women who look fine as hell.
Yeah.
They don't barely post.
Yeah.
She dealing with me, she ain't posting for real. And
Yeah,
I ain't
for
because
sure.
I'm not telling her to post, she don't want to post.
Right.
She laid up with me.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you got someone who still constantly need that attention want to be seen, I suggest you walk away.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think him and I have ever really dated a woman that like enjoys posting thirst traps.
Yeah.
There are women that are out
They
there.
out there.
We just steer clear of those women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's something you in and out with. Like you ain't even thinking long term to the point where, oh no, you gotta stop
Right.
no, I don't run you.
No, facts.
Do you, man. That's what you want to do. But
Yeah.
I'm expecting to be with somebody. If you did post them, when we're in a relationship, the respect should be, all right, that's dead.
Agreed.
If you don't feel that way, I'm exiting.
Okay.
Straight up. Yeah.
So long term, well, how old are you first?
25.
Okay, and you're
20. I'll be 24 in June.
okay. So y'all relatively the same age. Is marriage a goal for you right now?
Yeah, marriage is a goal.
Okay. Is there a particular age that you looking like? All right, by this time I want to be married.
Nah. I keep trying to put a number on that, but I don't think it's a number I'm looking for.
Hard to put a number on it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean go ahead,
Nah,
finish.
you good. I just think it's like you going off of not numbers and age. It's more so just about like off of a life experience and achievements and what you've accomplished. So it's like if I know I'm at this position now and I'm like, damn, I need some more for myself. Maybe it's financially to even support myself, or maybe I'm looking to grow here in this area of my life, and I feel like a relationship would hinder me from growing in this particular area. Like sometimes it's just about your experiences. So I feel like once I'm at a certain age, I have that thought. Like, all right, I feel like I found somebody that I really want to be with for the rest of my life, and they're helping me grow into more of the person I want to become.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just about experience for me. It's not a number.
Okay. What about you?
I mean, one thing that I always have to be mindful of is that I'm relatively fond of older women. Older women are quite fond of me.
Older like what? You're 24. What's your bracket?
What's the
What's your age range?
I like, I ain't gonna lie, that 27 to like 30.
Okay.
Fan of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So definitely, I mean, I can't even remember the last time that I've like, other than my last real relationship, since being single, I've been single for about a year and a half. Since dating then, it's been women that are older.
Mm-hmm.
And you just have to know that they're on a different timeline. Like, they got 5 years on you. They about to go in their 30s. Like, they actually are trying to get married, so you do have to be conscious of that and have that conversation. Like, I'm still young. I'm still trying to build my career up. So you got to, like, just be patient with me. You might have to wait a little bit. Like, I might want to get married at 27. You're already 28, 29. You might want to get married right now, but I might need you to wait until you're like 32.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Which then at that point, still no kids. I want 4 kids. I want to adopt 2. So she got to be cool with basically spending her 30s having 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So all those things you got to have a conversation with, especially dealing with older young dudes all the time. They say that they want to deal with older women. They are older women that you deal with that got their shit together and they're in their career and got their degrees and all of that. They not trying to throw it in your face on like trying to emasculate you, but they telling you like, no, I got my own. I got my own crib downtown. I drive a Benz. I got no kids. I want to be married.
What do you say to the women who are saying, "Hey, well, I've played that waiting game before. I'm 30.
Yeah.
I did the waiting game for 5 years and it didn't manifest or something." What do you say to women that think like that.
That's like I won't wait on you because you too young. Like
Right.
you
Yeah.
young.
Like I'm 30, and you expecting me to wait till 35 to even get a ring.
I don't. I mean, I respect it. I'm never gonna try to change your mind on it because eventually you'll resent me for it.
Mm-hmm.
You might waste 3 years, and then you done already told me before that you don't want to wait that long. I'm over here pleading like, no, I like you. I want to marry you, and then you telling her 5, she get to that 3, and she just like, man, fuck this, I'm cool.
But why wait though? If you find someone that you in a relationship with and everything's green, why wait?
For me, golf is such a up and go kind of sport, and I'm, call it as it is. I'm on the forefront from a black perspective for the game, especially being younger. So there's a responsibility that I feel like I have to continuously put on and work on my craft hard enough so there are little girls and little boys that look like me that, do some Calvin P shit, 22 years old, 25, and I'm sniffing tour. I'm sniffing Corn Ferry, stuff like that. So I got that in the back of my head. I'm trying to make my grandma proud. I know all of those things can be tough for a woman dating me.
Mm-hmm.
And I've experienced that. Women have told me, like, I don't think you have time for me. I do want a wife, but she just got to be willing to just be patient with me.
Okay.
That's all I be asking is patience. That doesn't mean that I'm going to give you any less of me. But locking into a marriage, and even though my pastors have tried to kind of stuff me in one because they feel like you young, stock is high, and it's only going to get higher. We want you to find somebody that likes you for you now. You can't rush into those things.
Okay. I want to push back just for like women who are dating high value men that's on the rise.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with you, and I'm gonna come over here. Why do you think that having a wife holds you back from reaching your goals instead of elevating you?
I do think the opposite. And my pastors and I have had this conversation, and maybe it's a mental block in my head that I feel like I might not be ready for marriage because there's like these 5 things in the back of my head that I think about marriage and kids, and if all those, I've told myself if all 4 or 5 of those things check off, I'd have a wife and a kid yesterday. With that being said, I have told women that I see a future with. I have told them like, I think if I had a wife, I'd get to tour faster. And I truly believe that. I think if I got married at 25 or 26 instead of 28, 29, I'd probably be on tour at 28.
So what you waiting for?
Just the right one.
Okay, so if you found the right one in the next 12 months, we're going to be going to your wedding next summer.
Absolutely.
Okay. What about you? Put some pressure on you.
Yeah, no, that was a crazy answer. But
yeah, I guess we've never had that conversation.
The question one more time was, if I found the right one right now, would I be?
Yeah, what you waiting for? Like, if you found the right one, why wait?
Me personally, I believe that wedding is not wedding, but a marriage is something that I do personally value. However, I think that as I'm getting older, it's not something I'm super. It doesn't feel like something I need to push. Like if I'm spending time with you and that person, I want to be with that person. Like I'm just good with being with that person. But they have to be on the same page as me though.
Okay.
Like they I know they want marriage too, but at the same time, it's like I'm synced up with that person mentally and emotionally. Whereas like we both know what we want, but there's no reason to rush it if we're not ready for that right now. Or if you're not ready for that right now, like I me personally, I am a little scared of marriage.
Okay.
I want it, but I'm not afraid to say that I'm a little
I don't want to mess
worried.
it up.
Like that's
what are y'all afraid of?
Commitment is a
Hold on,
huge
2
thing.
seconds.
Okay.
Commitment.
Okay.
More so.
So committing to one woman?
Not committing to one woman is just committing your life and the things that you do every day for that one person. I think so. It was at first for me like committing just to one woman because you're young. It's like you want to experience things, but it's like I'm outside all the time. I see a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I see like I don't do a lot of stuff like I used to do, but I'm just like, I mean, if I'm out kicking it all this time and I only want to come back to this one person still, I don't want to keep trying new people. If I can come back to one person, then I'm cool because I don't want to just mess around all the time.
Okay.
But yeah, in the case of just getting married, it's like just about patience between me and that person to have an understanding. Like I'm not gonna be with somebody that wants to push it on me. Mm-hmm. If they say, "Oh, I want to get married by this time because I got this much time on my clock," and whatever, then to me it's like, all right, well now it seems like we're rushing something, we're forcing something that we may both not be ready for. or at least I'm not.
Okay.
But if we slowing it down and we're on the same page, then we gonna get there when we get there, and if we get there.
Okay.
I can't.
That's a manly answer though, and again, I'm just playing heaven's advocate.
Yeah.
For women, if y'all in tune and everything is right, but you just pushing it off out of fear, who knows when you'll ever be ready? Mm-hmm. Is there a perfect time to get married? And that's the question.
Exactly.
Never a perfect time. You're gonna be nervous. You're gonna get them butterflies. All those feelings you get leading up to it, proposing to her, planning a wedding. You're gonna feel that regardless. So there's never a perfect time. Definitely just gonna have to do it. I think I'm very old school. Like we all know, drive an old car, listen to old music, got old parents. So when I normally don't show a whole bunch of interest in women from a marriage standpoint. So when I do find somebody that I really like, sometimes that can come off as me being pushy, but then they always come back and say like, everything just seemed so right, and I got scared that you were pushing too quick. Mm-hmm. And I tell them like, I'm so locked in on my craft. Trust me, I wasn't gonna ask you to be my girlfriend in the next month or a couple of weeks. I'm just showing you this is how I would treat you when that time happens. Like I'm not gonna switch up. Like this is it.
Yeah.
This is how I would treat you. Mm-hmm. So trying to plan the dates and trying to see you and planning trips. They swear up and down that they love the trips. I travel all the time. I might not necessarily buy the plane ticket, but if you got some time, I'll take care of everything else while we out there, right? So when I plan those things, sometimes that can come off to some women. It's normal. It's really the younger ones. The older ones never be complaining about it. But
for real,
yeah,
the older ones never complain about
the older ones don't complain about that shit. But the younger ones, I just felt like you were, it was moving too fast. And then I just let it go after that.
Okay.